North Cove at the Boulders course for some more D1 singles final on the men's side. Again, we have Robert Burridge from Michigan, Evan Cole from RIT, Collin Thompson from Illinois State, and Trevor Strong from South Alabama.
Excited to see some more golf at this beautiful property here at North Cove on the Boulders course today. There we see Robert giving the camera a thumbs up. I love it.
Yep. Feels like we're watching like a little Silver Series or something, man. Like
yeah.
The talent is here.
Yeah, definitely. These guys are good.
And there are your scores after 9. And we saw some drama on 9, Pavo.
We did. Evan getting the birdie, taking the solo lead. Robert missing the birdie putt, then getting a rollaway, missing the par putt. All kinds of drama.
Yes, sir. We are kicking it back off on hole 10.
Hole 10, par 4, as you see, open tee shot, but we have 2 hazard bunkers here off to the right, so ideally you want to play to the left of those. Although the more right you are, the shorter your upshot's going to be, because here's the green. Once again, theme of the course, down by a creek, close to the OB.
Cole on the tee of 10. I bet that's an Emperor.
That is a good-looking shot there, playing it out to the left of the bunkers, just how you want. He should have a straightforward upshot from there, except for all the OB around the basket, of course.
Yeah, sure. Strong. He is going with an enforcer. That's a shot he was trying to throw a couple holes back.
Yeah.
With this disc. Ooh, it's leaking. Okay.
Yeah. So he was playing it farther right, but short of the bunkers. So
Thompson finds himself 2 off the lead after coming in with a 1-stroke advantage. What's it like over there, Pablo?
He should still have an open look. It's obviously going to be longer than he wants, but it's an open look at the basket.
Okay. Burridge. We've got a savant here. Ooh, this is moving, Pavo.
Turned it over more than he wanted, I think. Somehow.
Oh, my.
Found the strip of safe inbounds area between the bunkers. I cannot imagine that's what he intended to do, but it worked out.
You gotta love the result. Wow. Thompson's approach is a little
That's
short.
Short, yeah. It's probably going to be a layup for a par from there.
Yeah, that would make a ton of sense. Strong going to that Firebird approach.
Yeah, he's definitely got a solid forehand game. Good approach. Once again, leaving it a little short. That's going to be a death putt, but close enough that you don't really want to lay it up. So,
decision time for sure. Cole, you're a leader by a stroke, trying to hold on. It's looked wide. Is it coming in? Not close enough, man.
That's probably going to be a layup from there, but we'll see.
Ooh.
You can see the whiskers there. The OB is actually in from the creek a bit on this one as well.
I didn't see those. So Burridge had a ridiculous drive, now throwing 2.
Basically a chip shot from where he's at. And there's the OB line, and it stays safe by maybe 10% of the disc being inbounds and 90% being out of bounds.
And when you're good, you're good.
Yep.
And that was a smart layup from Thompson. Let's see what Cole does. He lays it up.
That's what we expected from there.
And Strong.
He looks like he's lining it up.
Mm-hmm.
He's not laying up from this close.
You got to hit metal from this close, right? Yeah.
And he does.
Yeah.
Almost makes it.
Almost,
Man,
yeah.
A couple inches higher, that would have been good.
And Burridge is for a share of the lead again in a birdie.
Excellent birdie. A bit lucky to stay safe on that upshot, which was really flirting with the OB, but excellent birdie.
And that is a stroke on the card, and he is back in a share. Rest of the gang, dropping in pars here. And I think you really need a monster drive off the tee to even think about getting close to this basket on the approach.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it worked out for Robert.
Taking another look at that birdie putt from Robert.
Yep. Yeah. Gotta love that result. On 11.
Moving on to hole 11. Tight tunnel off of the tee, but if you can hit this initial gap, it is a pretty straightforward hole. There's some undulations on the green, nothing too significant, but no OB. Nothing too crazy. Give the players a little break.
Cool. There's the basket perched on the little mound. Roll away potential.
Yep.
Burridge on the box has regained a share of the lead. He has an MD4. Straight flying mid-range. A little slightly overstable.
Ooh, a little more ground play than he was hoping for, I think. That's going to be kind of a scary putting at the downhill behind the basket there.
Cole, he's going with a pure.
And pure it is, Ian.
It was just tracking, man.
Another almost ace. Although, this is not a hole you really want to ace run, I don't think.
I don't think so. Strong is going with a Firebird.
Oh, no.
Ouch.
Kick to the center, at least.
Yes, it's in a good spot. That could have kicked to much worse. Thompson sitting 2 off the pace. Great spot to snag a birdie. That is what Strong was trying to do.
Yep. Nice and high, fading toward the pin. Just sit down, don't roll. There we go. Yeah.
Very makeable putt.
Less scary to putt from that side of the basket.
Strong second. Overstable approach. And
Almost skipped it in.
Did it hit it?
I don't think it hit it, but it was close.
Wow. You are looking at Cole. Birdie bid after the near ace.
Oh, off the band.
Easy par. Burridge. This is for solo lead. Is he going to step this death putt?
He's going to
not.
step this layup.
Why would you bother stepping it?
He really leans heavily on the step putty for putts that he's going for and for layups. That's just his comfortable putt from that range.
It works. Oh. Strong missing the par save there. He's going to bogey most likely. Thompson, he's stepping up to a birdie look to get within 1 of the lead.
Walking up to the ridge, checking the wind since he's kind of down below where the wind is exposed. That's a pro play there.
That was. Channeling his inner Gannon Burr. Do you see him with the chalk bag in Vegas?
Yeah.
That's in, I guess.
Wow.
Using all parts of the target.
Off the cage, off the band, off the cage again, and in the bucket. Count it.
And he finds himself just 1 off the lead now. This is great. Cole taking his time. Every putt as important as the next. This one's for par. There's a little meat left on that bone.
Yeah. It's a good par save.
Mm-hmm. And Burridge to maintain his share of the lead.
Yep. I'm a little surprised he didn't go for that birdie putt. I mean, it was a death putt, but he was only like 40 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing the patient game, I guess. There's the bogey for Strong. This is the birdie for Thompson. Yep.
That was a crazy looking putt.
Gotta love some slow-mo putts. We're on to hole 12. What's our pro play here,
This
Bubba?
is an interesting one. Hole 12, par 3, 289 feet. Straightforward shot off the tee, but you'll notice where's the basket? It's 289 feet. We should be seeing it by now, right? And there's this little divot in the hillside to the right, and it's tucked right in there. And if you see the whiskers, there's OB all around it. So if you're playing for getting in there into the little nook, you got to park it.
Gotcha. So you really don't want to come in short or long.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the entire hillside is OB, probably for good reason, for safety. I mean, it is steep.
Thompson going to the forehand play. Looks a little short.
Yep. We'll see if he has a putt from there.
Burridge. Going back to that max Also a little short.
A little bit, but he should at least be able to see the basket from there, straddle out and putt.
Cool. Going with the Firebird.
Every shot's just been a slight improvement on the previous shot.
You like it?
He should have an open putt there.
Looks like a Firebird for Strong as well.
Ooh, that's higher than he wanted, Ian.
Hit something.
Or maybe it's not higher than he wanted. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, the OB is back there in the ravine as well. He just got it too far to the right.
He's really close to it, too.
Yeah.
Just a little too much.
Same line, starting a little bit farther left would have been perfect.
Agreed. Oh, Thompson.
I don't think he could see the basket from there.
Correct.
He walked over to scope it out and then walked back to his lie.
Yeah, look, Robert can barely see it from where he is.
Yeah.
Robert with a birdie look for the outright lead.
What a putt.
That was fired, man.
Yep, another step putt. You can see why he relies on that. He is really good when he...
That's a nice weapon to have.
Yeah.
Feeling confident in a putt like that. Now Cole suddenly needs this birdie to maintain his share of the lead.
At least this green is protected from the wind. Great putt.
We're tied at the top again, Pavo.
Some exciting golf today on an exciting course.
I love these tracks out here, man. They're fun. So there is Strong. You know what the discussion was here?
I think it was kind of hard to see where the OB line was back there, and he wasn't sure if he was safe or not.
Maybe
I think they come and look at it.
Or maybe helping him where to come in from.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're discussing kind of where it went out exactly.
Yeah, they're discussing the angle of the shot and where it probably crossed, yeah.
Yep. Always important to get group consensus when you're taking a lie, because if you don't, you can get stroked.
That's right.
Yeah, it looks like they figured out his spot. Grabbing his meter in, and he will fire off a par putt.
You know, watching him take his meter in that was more than a meter reminded me what the discussion actually was. There was some rule on this hole,
Barbed wire?
I think, because of, or maybe just because of the steepness of the slope or something, that you would get 2 meters off of all
Because
the
it looked
OB
like you
on
took a
this
lot of
hole.
steps.
Yeah, that was 2 meters.
Okay.
And, yeah, so that's what the discussion was. If he got 2 meters off of there, the rule was for the steep part of the slope, like where we saw other people putting from, so
okay.
you wouldn't have to still be on the slope.
Like if you're up on that whisker on the left,
Exactly,
basically.
and it wasn't so steep where he was, but the rule applied to the entire hole, so he got to take 2 meters.
It's a very thoughtful TD decisions.
Yes.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah, everything's really well thought out
Yeah.
here.
There is Cole. And we're going to take a quick commercial break. Back in just a few.
When I walk up to the tee, I have these game plans. I think I'm gonna land in these same areas every single time, but you never know. Having the Bushnell rangefinder, no matter where I land, gives me that extra level of confidence.
It was one of those experiences that I'll never forget. It was different than just playing doubles with your partner, because you had a team of, I think it was the 4 of you, an alternate shot, and so, you know, you're strategizing with these guys, and then you're sitting out for a hole watching them play it, and you're gonna have a whole bunch of fun. You're gonna learn a lot about the sport, you're gonna make new friends, you're gonna have just everlasting memories. I'd love to do it again if I could, to have participated in that. It was really a special experience.
What do I love about disc golf? Same thing we all love. Sound of the chains.
I love that you can play on a course or make up your own. My favorite thing about disc golf is challenging myself every time I step onto a court.
Why do I love disc golf? It gives me the chance to connect with an incredible community and throw some pretty amazing discs. Because after all, big is love, big is life.
I love disc golf because you can be as creative as you want with this sport.
Back to the action, and we are looking at hole 13.
Hole 13, by far the shortest hole on this course. It kind of looks like it belongs more on the course we saw yesterday. Only 211 feet, but it is blind off the tee with the tee pad being kind of down. And then you throw up over the ridge and down to this very protected green. No OB to speak of, though.
Okay. I've got a P2, excuse me, coming from Mr. Burridge. Do I need to get you one of these jackets, Pavo?
I think you do, Ian. I absolutely love that artwork.
I'm on it.
Yep, good shot, as you would expect. This hole's kind of a little too easy for players of this caliber, if I'm being honest.
Agreed. We got a zone here coming from Cole. That's right where Robert was. Your leaders have dueling putts for birdie?
Yep. At least, I mean, the green is challenging. There's trees around the pin in the circle, so putts are not straightforward always.
Thompson.
Nice high, wide hyzer, hoping for a little ground play. And he gets it, but it goes a little deep. Oh, but then it rolls back nicely.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Love it. Looks like Strong is going for a Warden.
Ooh, that was not the ground play he was looking for.
Yeah, this skipped kind of the worst spot possible, it looked like.
You kind of expect a skip and then a little curl, but he just got a skip and then some more skips.
Now has this comeback birdie look. Yeah, he had to put a lot on that one.
Yeah.
That's kind of my I want it too much miss.
Yes.
Hanging on to the right. Cole.
Yep.
Oh, no.
There you can see the challenge of this green. I mean, he was stretched out as far as he could, and he still clipped the tree.
I'm sure he looked on the other side as well, right?
Yeah.
Just nothing over there?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Robert, a chance to grab that lead again.
Practicing that yoga putt.
Seriously, paying off. Those pants have some integrity.
Yeah. Almost as much integrity as the jacket.
Thompson is going to match that birdie. He'll be 2 back, assuming this goes in.
Yep. Cool putt between the trees there. He barely fit between them.
I like it. We've got a Strong par comeback right now. Casual. Yep. Strong. Falling off the pace a little bit, but still hanging. There is Cole with the par. That will put him 1 back of Burridge as we head to 14.
Man, hole 14. I mean, I guess we'll take a look at this slow-mo replay first before I start walking you through the hole that we're not seeing yet.
Just a nice little casual toss there from Thompson. Not much doing on
here
that.
It is, hole 14, big downhill bomber, 611 feet, par 4, wide open pretty much. The OB Creek is behind the basket, but pretty far behind it. Shouldn't really come into play. We're going to see some bombs on this one, Ian.
This is the type of hole that just taunts a cameraman.
Yeah.
You just want to throw it.
Absolutely.
It
looks so fun.
Burridge, he's got the box. What's he going with here? This is going to be a destroyer.
Excellent disc choice. Excellent looking shot. Gets the turn he wanted. It's fading back at the end. Gets a skip off of the second to last knoll and nestles up inside the circle for an eagle look.
Sick. Thompson to match. Oh, he put some smoke on that one.
Yeah, these guys can rip, man.
Dude. Collin getting down there. That's an eagle look if he wants it.
It
Mounded
is.
green.
Yeah, he's probably not going to want it. He'll probably be content with the birdie, but almost matched Robert.
Emperor here from Cole.
Another similar looking shot.
Oh, getting some great turn. These are beauts, man.
Look at that.
Some lovely multi-angle shots, man.
2 people like at circle 2's edge and 1 person in the circle for an eagle look.
Wow. Strong is going enforcer.
Oh, that slipped out of his hand.
Yeah. It's going a ways, but it's leaking a lot left.
So that is not OB down there. It kind of looks like it could be. Here you see a shot of it. There's a little discussion here. They pull out the caddy book and the rules. There are some whiskers on the ground that he has passed, but as it turns out, they apply to a different hole and not this hole. The only OB on this hole is the creek itself, and he's far from that. So he's safe. He's going to take it from where he is.
The creek that's long of the basket?
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay.
There you can see a whisker on the ground. Just to the right of him. But again, that applies to a different hole. I wish I knew which one off the top of my head, but I don't.
There's, a lot of holes out here.
There are, yeah.
You're good.
Crisis averted. And Strong will now throw his second shot.
Now, yesterday we saw the lead card women taking relief from casual water, which I believe you're allowed to do. So he should be able to take it from behind the water, right there where he is now. And then he decides to do that. And I was kind of not sure why he would want to do that.
Yeah, it kind of makes the angle worse, too.
Makes the angle worse, makes the footing worse. But that's what he's going with. Full commitment. The foot is just fully in the water. And yeah, can't get any follow through when your foot is sunken into the mud and you can't rotate.
Yeah,
so.
He grabbed a tree on the way out too.
Yeah.
So now throwing 3. This hurts. This is a very scoreable hole for the arms these guys have.
I mean, it's kind of a tweener. Let's be honest. I mean, with the downhill 600 feet, probably plays about 500. It's kind of in that tough par 3, easy par 4 territory.
Yeah, and maybe if this is flat, Cole gives it a run, but mounded basket.
Yeah, no sense in running that.
Yeah. Give up a stroke when you don't need to. Thompson, same deal.
Yeah, easy decision to make, really, from that distance on that kind of green. And here's Robert for an eagle.
In a 2-stroke lead at minimum.
Gets it.
That was high left, but that caught nicely. Wow, Robert. Sick eagle.
What an eagle.
At a huge time in a big tournament.
Right
man.
when he needed it.
I love stuff like that. Rising to the occasion. It's really cool to see. Oh, nice putt,
Yeah,
Strong.
that's a good save.
Saving the par. Well done there. And we'll have 2 birdie drop-ins for Thompson and Cole coming up. Thompson, that's going to put him 3 back. And Cole, birdie make will put him 2.
No problem there.
It's coming down to the wire here, Pavo. Oh, look at this. This hole is just beautiful, man. Dude, his form is nice.
Yeah, you can see why he was able to throw nearly 600 feet there.
Yeah, impressive stuff.
Moving on to hole 15, par 3, 284 feet. There is that hazard bunker right off the tee, but I don't see how that could ever come into play. And no OB after that. You see this ditch here, that is safe. There's no OB around the basket either. Lots of trees, though.
Robert has a Halo Destroyer in his hand.
Forehand is definitely the play on this one, given the slope of the green.
Oh, come on.
What a drive from Robert. Right after the eagle, parks the next hole for a birdie. He's feeling good.
3 down. Oh, look at his scorecard right now.
Yep.
Catching fire at the best time possible.
Yep.
Thompson. Unfortunate roll away again for Thompson.
Yeah.
You really got to get it high on that hill to have it nestle up there.
Yep.
Cole. We're going to see a gladiator from Cole. Another
close.
almost ace, man.
Wow. So many great shots.
They're scaring the target today. Strong, he's got a Firebird.
Nice and high, getting that Firebird fade.
Everybody fighting right through those trees like they don't exist.
Yeah, it kind of seems like the play is to go to the left of them and fade in, but they found their way through them.
They sure did. Thompson went a little bit long, a little bit left, coming back up the hill for the birdie.
Little low.
Hard to give it enough.
Yeah, when you're standing on an uphill slope putting like that, it's hard to generate power. You can't use your legs as much.
Cole, he needs this to stay 2 back of Burridge. Huge, huge putt.
A little low.
Yeah. Strong. Birdie look. All right.
Good connection. Good birdie.
Not having his best day, but still throwing some great shots.
Yep.
Got a really solid game. Cole, that was a missed opportunity for that birdie. He's going to find himself 3 back after the hole concludes.
And here is Robert tapping in for a birdie, which is going to put him 5 down on the last 4 holes.
That's good.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. There's Thompson's par. And Burridge, more importantly, has built himself a little cushion here.
Yeah.
He's got 3 strokes. There are not a lot of holes left to play.
3 strokes with 3 holes to play. Yep.
Really nice slider from Strong there. 16.
Hole 16, par 3, 310 feet, wide open, not too far. But of course, as you can see, the main challenge is this hazard bunker that is just short of the green. So you can play it long to avoid that, but then you have the death putt back at it. So what decision do you make?
I love golf like that. You are looking at Robert. He is throwing a Max. Star Max. Very overstable high-speed driver.
Yeah, gets a skip and a roll. He's a little deep left. He might have an angle where the bunker is not going to come into play as much on the putt.
Sure. Strong going Firebird.
Is he going to clear it?
How about that?
He got a skip in sand, Ian. It's not often you see that. It got on the safe side.
The wet sand.
Yep, that's right.
Helping out a little bit there.
Thank you, rain.
Thompson swinging it way wide, but this might work. It's a scary putt.
That is a really scary putt. We'll see what kind of decision he makes there.
And Cole, he's going with a Firebird.
I like the play. It's probably what I'd throw on this hole, too.
It seems like the shot, doesn't it? That's the best shot of the bunch.
Yep.
Well, actually, I guess Strong is even closer, isn't he?
Best result of the bunch for Strong, but more risky than he intended, I'm sure.
I like how you put that. Thompson, birdie putt right at OB.
Solid. No fear of the hazard bunker there.
Nice smooth stroke. Well done, Collin. Cole.
Needs this to maintain solo second place.
Did Burridge lay up already? He must have.
Maybe he did.
Oh, yeah, that's his disc right by the basket. He didn't want that putt, huh? Interesting.
I guess not.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, he must have laid up.
Mm-hmm. And here is Strong for a birdie. I overlooked Cole making a nice birdie and cutting the lead to 2, though, with 2 to play. Tough to get comfortable here, but hopefully he will eventually.
It's that sand.
Not great footing.
Making sure both feet are in bounds since they were sliding backwards towards the out of bounds. Although it's hazard, so he could have a foot in the hazard if he wanted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But makes a nice birdie.
Yep.
Making a charge back up the board a little bit there. It was a nice...
Look at this beautiful land, Ian.
North Carolina, man. It is picturesque.
Great rip from Evan there. Pulled that follow through.
Yeah. Got second in last year's Rochester Flying Disc Open, one of the oldest tournaments in the world, I want to say. Something like 50 years, something like that.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy. Hole 17.
Hole 17, 556 feet, par 4, huge downhill shot with a hazard bunker on the left. No OB to speak of, really, besides the bunker, but the bunker is really close.
Okay. Strong. He's going for an enforcer. This is looking pretty good.
Looking good if it avoids the bunker.
Oh, yeah.
Distance is always a little deceptive on these big downhill holes.
It sure is. Thompson goes forehand as well. Interesting.
This is another one like the other downhill par 4 that we saw Robert get an eagle on, where it's kind of a tweener, 550 par 4. This is more downhill than the other one and a shorter distance, and they're still calling it a par 4. I have to assume because of the bunker.
Okay.
How close the bunker is to the pin makes it play as more of a par 4.
Cole up next. This is a Thunderbird out of Cole.
Little too much turn, which is the mistake you do want to make if you're going to make one.
Mm-hmm. It's out there.
Probably going to be a layup from there given the bunker.
Mm-hmm. And your leader, Burridge, he is going T-bird off the tee here. Don't think this is going to fade in time, but I don't think he minds that, right?
Yeah, I think he was playing it out to the right anyway. I mean, he's just going to play this for, I nearly said for a par, but I guess playing it for a birdie rather than an eagle.
Mm-hmm. So now Robert will lay up for birdie.
This is still kind of a scary layup.
Yeah, it's kind of like a little peninsula surrounded by the hazard.
Yep.
He loves his steppers.
Kind of reminds me of the Patrick Brown form on the step putt.
Oh, yeah, it is, huh? Mm-hmm. I feel that. Old PB.
Yep. Nobody trying to run these up shots.
PB can still mash a disc, man. It's incredible.
Yes, he can.
He's 50 plus, I want to say.
Yep.
Yeah. Cole lays up nicely for the 3. Strong.
Yep. Everybody's up there for the 3.
Mm-hmm. Burridge, the longest of the looks for those.
That's a nervy putt still. Coming down the
my.
stretch, in the lead, putting right at the hazard.
Taking the words out of my mouth, man. That was great. Thompson to tie Cole for the moment. And that's well done there. Thompson catching fire late. 3 of the last 4. We will have a Strong birdie and a Cole birdie coming up. Looking like star frame for the leaders.
As you would expect on a hole like this, I honestly think they could change this to a par 3 and maybe incentivize people to be a little more aggressive off the tee.
I dig it. And that is a birdie for Cole. He will find himself 2 back with 1 to play. Gonna need some help, most likely.
Yeah. Nice sidearm rib from Evan there.
Former baseball.
I meant to say Trevor. My apologies.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Looks like a nice submarine pitch right there. Looking at hole 18, our finishing hole, Pablo.
Yep, hole 18, par 4, 618 feet. There's that hazard bunker you see there on the left, so you want to just play your first shot out to the right of that, and then your second shot, approach up to this sloped green with an elevated basket to finish.
Be dramatic. Strong. An Excalibur for Strong. Very overstable. Dang, he put some good move on that one.
Yep. Yep. Flirted with the bunker, but he's good.
He is. Thompson. I like this little sucker's gap straight ahead.
Yeah. It's a shorter par 4. I don't think anyone really would go for that. There's no advantage. You can't reach it anyway.
No. And Thompson's out in the fairway nicely. And Cole up next. Cole reaching for a T-bird. Oh, excuse me. That was a destroyer.
I was going to be a little surprised. It's
Yeah.
not often you see forehands with a T-bird.
T-bird second shot.
Yeah.
Burridge. Destroyer. And that's what he needs.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, but clean off the tee. Bonus roll. Cole, his second. Needs to birdie to put any kind of pressure on Robert. And it looks like he's going to do that, Pavo.
Yep.
That was nice. Thompson
Sit down.
Another nasty roll for this guy.
And he's just not been fortunate with the rollaways today.
Yeah.
I feel for him.
Strong. He was trying to make it, wasn't he?
I think he was, yeah.
Uh-huh. Why not make a highlight to end your day,
Exactly.
you know, if you're not going to win? I love the thought. All right, Burridge. To lock this thing up, just needs to get up and down.
Yep.
He'll play a layup from there.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's good. He has the extra stroke to play with.
That was Thompson just laying up.
And
Burridge laid up really quick.
Burridge laid up really quick before this.
Yep. And Strong wanted no part of that putt, and I don't blame him either. And Cole will come along for the birdie. And look like he's going to lose by just one stroke.
Man. Of course, if it was a one-stroke game, I'm sure we would have seen Robert try to make the putt and not lay up.
That's a great point, yeah. Great performance from Cole, though, second place.
Yeah.
Strong, not the day he hoped for, but still some great shots. Finishing strong as well. 3 of the last 4.
He started strong and he finished strong.
He did.
He's going to be strong for life.
And your winner, Robert Burridge. College Nationals champion.
Congratulations to Robert.
Got a great game.
Yep.
Over 1,000 rated, is he?
I think he's around 1,010, I heard him say.
Dang.
Everybody, please join me in welcoming your 2022 Division
Final
I
announcement.
Men's Champion, Robert Burridge.
That's the best round of my entire life, which is his average existence.
Yep.
10-10.
Yeah. One last look at that awesome artwork on that jacket. I got to get me one of those.
I got you, Bob. I got you, buddy. Wow. That was a fun battle, man. Really close the entire way. Some great shots.
An exciting course that leads to some good scoring separation on a lot of holes with all the out of bounds and rollaway potential and stuff. Love it.
Yeah, total treat. That is all we got for our D1 singles. There are your top 10. Tomorrow, we got team finals.
On the third and final course at this property, the Gorge disc golf course, which I hear is even harder than this one.
Sweet. Sign me up for that, man. This is going to be fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.
See you later.